Farming with Galla goats can be a rewarding experience. These hardy animals are known for their adaptability. They are also relatively easy to manage. Choosing the right farming method is crucial for their health and productivity. Whether you have a small backyard or a larger pasture, the decision between free-range and zero-grazing will significantly impact your success. This essay will explore the optimal number of Galla goats you can raise on 1 acre using both methods. We'll weigh the pros and cons of each approach. By understanding the key differences, you can make an informed decision that aligns with your resources and goals. Let's get started. Free-range goat farming is a traditional method that allows goats to roam and graze freely on a large area of land. This approach mimics their natural behavior and provides them with the opportunity to forage for their own food. It also encourages exercise and reduces stress. Free-range systems typically involve rotating goats between different paddocks. This helps to prevent overgrazing and promotes pasture regeneration. It's a great way to provide your goats with a diverse diet while also managing your land effectively. The number of Galla goats you can sustainably raise on 1 acre using free-range methods varies depending on factors such as climate, soil fertility, and pasture quality. As a general rule of thumb, you can typically graze between 5 and 8 Galla goats per acre. However, it's important to closely monitor your pasture for signs of overgrazing. These signs include bare patches, weed infestations, and reduced forage growth. If you notice any of these issues, you may need to reduce your stocking rate or supplement your goat's diet with hay or other feedstuffs. Section 4. The ins and outs of zero-grazing. In contrast to free-range farming, zero-grazing, also known as stall feeding, involves keeping goats confined to a smaller designated area, such as a barn or shed. This method is particularly useful for farmers who want to maximize space and resources. With this method, goats do not have access to pasture, and their entire diet is provided by their caretakers. This means that the quality and consistency of the feed can be closely monitored and controlled. This typically consists of cut and carried forages like grasses, legumes, and other leafy greens, which are essential for the goat's nutrition and health, as well as supplemental feed. These supplements can include grains, minerals, and vitamins to ensure a balanced diet. Zero-grazing is often preferred in areas with limited land availability or where environmental conditions make pasture management challenging. It is also beneficial in regions with harsh weather conditions, as it provides a controlled environment for the goats. It offers greater control over the goat's diet and can be more efficient in terms of feed utilization. This method can lead to healthier goats and potentially higher milk and meat production, making it a viable option for many farmers. Section 5. Zero-grazing Galla goats, maximizing your space. While zero-grazing requires less land than free-range farming, it's still crucial to provide your goats with adequate space to move around comfortably. This not only ensures their physical well-being but also contributes to their mental health, reducing stress and promoting natural behaviors. A general guideline is to allocate around 15 to 20 square feet of space per goat. This space allocation helps in preventing overcrowding, which can lead to aggressive behavior and injuries among the goats. This ensures that they have enough room to lie down, stand up, and move around without feeling cramped. Adequate space also allows for proper feeding and watering stations, ensuring all goats have access to necessary resources. In addition to space, proper ventilation is essential in a zero-grazing system. Good ventilation helps in maintaining a healthy environment by reducing humidity and preventing the buildup of harmful gases. Goats are susceptible to respiratory problems, and poor ventilation can lead to a buildup of ammonia and other harmful gases. Regularly check and clean ventilation systems to ensure they are functioning effectively. Ensure that your goat shed has adequate airflow to maintain good air quality. This can be achieved through the use of windows, vents, and fans, which help in circulating fresh air and removing stale air. Section 6. Making the right choice, free-range versus zero-grazing. Both free-range and zero-grazing methods have their own advantages and disadvantages, and the choice between them can significantly impact your farming experience. Free-range farming is often considered more natural and allows goats to express their natural behaviors, such as grazing, playing, and socializing. It can also be more economical as goats are able to graze on pasture, reducing the need for purchased feed. However, it requires more land and can be more challenging to manage, especially in terms of parasite control and predator protection, which can be time-consuming and costly. Zero grazing, on the other hand, offers greater control over the goat's diet and environment, ensuring they receive balanced nutrition and are protected from external threats. It also requires less land and can be more suitable for areas with limited space, such as urban or suburban settings. However, it can be more labor-intensive as you need to cut and carry forages to the goats, which can be physically demanding and time-consuming. It also requires a higher initial investment in terms of housing and infrastructure, including feeding systems and water troughs. The best method for you will ultimately depend on your specific circumstances, resources, and goals. Consider your available land, labor capacity, and financial resources. Carefully consider the pros and cons of each approach before deciding. Your choice will shape the health and productivity of your herd.